Alright guys, this was going to be the drone that I was going to purchase. However, I did not. And the only reason that I did not is flight time. The JYU Hornet is advertised flight time 15 to 20 minutes. That's without a gimbal. With a gimbal, there has been reports from JYU Hornet owners 10 minutes flight time, no wind, under perfect flight conditions. That's not going to do it for me, guys. I've got to have more than 10 minutes of flight time. The JYU Hornet 2 S2 that's supposed to come out would definitely have been the drone I would have went with, but I'm not going to wait around for it to come out because Lord knows when it's going to come out. So this is the drone that I was going to get, but because of flight time, I am not going to be purchasing this drone. The second drone is the 3DR Solo. This drone was recommended by a lot of you online, and I appreciate, the feedback. However, I did not go with this drone either, and I'm going to tell you why. There's two main reasons I didn't go with this drone. The first reason being, I'm just not crazy about the way it looks, the shape of it. That might sound stupid, and it may be, but I just am not crazy about the way the thing looks. I just don't like the way it looks. The second reason is I don't want to have to use my phone or have to purchase a tablet to fly any of my drones. I want a screen that's built right into the controller, and that played a big part as to why I'm not going with a 3DR Solo. Now, there's been people that have said, oh, the customer support is there, they take good care of you, and they very well may do that. And then I've had other people that have said, oh no, they don't take care of it anymore, they're just selling the rest of what they have, and there's no customer support. Either way, that really didn't have much influence on my decision to not buy the 3DR Solo. But more or less of the size, not crazy about the way it looks, and the fact that you have to use your phone or a tablet to fly having FPV. So that was one of the main reasons, two of the main reasons I did not go with the 3DR Solo. Not saying it's a bad drone, not saying that at all. Just saying for me, personally, it's just not the drone that I chose. Another thing that kind of steered me away from the 3DR Solo is the next drone that I am going to own. I don't want to have to do any modifications at all to it. I want to be able to buy it like it is and go from there. I don't want to have to do any mods. I don't want to have to take it apart. I don't want to have to do anything. And with this drone, I've already seen, that there's some mods that have been needed on some. Not saying they're hard mods. I'm just saying I don't want to do any mods. So when I buy this drone, I want to be able to just take it out of the box and fly it like it is and not have to do any mods whatsoever. So that was another, not the main reason why I didn't want this drone, but another reason of why I didn't want this drone. So that leads me to my next drone. The Walkera Ibo, I don't know how you say it. But this drone here, I was looking into this one, and I wasn't really happy with the range that they were advertising. I want something that's going to be able to go pretty far and not really have to worry about it. Also, I've seen a couple of reviews online. Seemed like the stability on this one wasn't that great. Also, it has a fixed camera. Not that I don't mind a fixed camera, because my Hubsan H501S also had a fixed camera. But if you're going to have a fixed camera, then why do you need to have this giant landing gear on the thing? But it looked like it had some cool features to it, with the app. However, once again, I would have to use, my phone or a tablet. And my phone I can't even use, I don't think, because my phone's Android. And I believe the only software you can use for this is the iOS. So I would have to, use a tablet, which I don't want to do. So that kind of, took this one off the map for me. So I did not go with this drone. So that leads me to my next drone. The Xiaomi Mi drone. Can't pronounce that one either. All these drones, I can't even pronounce the names of them. Anyway, I did seriously consider this drone, and I almost went with it. The reason I didn't is it was probably one of the most costly ones out of all of them, so it would have been a little over my budget. And that, I heard there was a lot of problems with the early production models. However, it doesn't mean that they haven't fixed the bugs. So that's not the reason why. The main reason why, once again, is I wasn't happy with the range. I wanted something to go a little bit further, and also it is a Wi-Fi FPV flyer, and I do not want FPV to be transmitted Wi-Fi. I just don't. I don't want to. That kept being the same problem over and over. All these drones I would find, I would like everything about them, but then it would come down to the FPV, and a lot of them are Wi-Fi. A lot, which means you need your tablet or you need your phone, and I'm just not digging that, guys. I don't want an FPV that's Wi-Fi. I just don't. You're not going to get, really far range out of them. So that right there kind of turned me off of this one. And also the fact that it was a little over budget, and they had so many problems in the early production models. So it leaves you a little bit nervous, thinking, man, do they actually fix everything for these new production models for the United States? I don't know. They had problems with the apps, they had glitches, they've had all kinds of problems. So that kind of steered me away from this one, even though I really do like the way it looks. I like a lot of the features that it has, but this one was not the one for me. So that leads me to the next and final drone that I decided to purchase. Drum roll, please. The Hubsan H109 Standard. I know I'm gonna catch a whole bunch of grief for this one, guys, and that's fine, man. Everybody is welcome to your own opinions, and I do value all your opinions. But in the end, guys, this one made the most sense for me, just for what I was looking for, because everybody's looking for something different. This one has got nice advertised flight time. Okay, so it's gonna fly. It can go far. It can go far, and it's not using Wi-Fi. It's gonna be using the regular old 5.8 gigahertz, and it's got a screen built into the transmitter, so I don't have to worry about using my phone or my tablet, nothing like that. It seems to be super stable. All the video reviews I've seen, and I'm not mad at Hubsan about my lost Hubsan, guys. I lost my Hubsan. It wasn't Hubsan's fault. Hubsan didn't say, hey, fly this thing out as far as you can on a windy day, and it will definitely come back to you. The battery wasn't charged correctly, guys. That's the verdict. The battery wasn't charged correctly, therefore it did a low voltage landing somewhere out on the farm. So I'm not mad at Hubsan, and I am willing to purchase another Hubsan product, because I had no problems with my Hubsan when I did all my my GPS compass calibrations. It was extremely stable, an extremely stable drone. It returned home every single time that I didn't push the limits. It returned home every single time. So I know a lot of you have had bad experiences with Hubsan, but I did not. The reason that my Hubsan is gone is my fault, and I'm not going back to the swamp. I've already made that perfectly clear. So this drone here will not be going back to the swamp. That's for sure. I've got a new testing area that I've found that I'm gonna take it out to, that does not have water, doesn't have a lot of trees. So if it does do a low voltage landing, I'm gonna be able to find it a lot easier. Plus, I'm gonna equip it with a tracker. I'm gonna put a GPS tracker on the drone just for an added security measure, so this drone does not get lost like my other one did. And just so you guys all know, my Hubsan H501S did not fly away. It was not a flyaway, guys. So yeah, this is the one I ended up going with. I hope you guys will be happy for me. And like I said, you guys are all welcome to your own opinions, and just as well as I am. And this is the drone that I personally felt was going to be best suited for my needs, guys. So I hope you guys can, like I said, be happy for me. And you know, hopefully when it comes in, I'll have nothing but good videos, good footage. I know it's only a 1-axis gimbal. I'm aware of that, so it's going to be a little shaky, but it's not going to be any more shaky than my 501S was. So get a little bit better shakiness with it. You know, not a 3-axis gimbal, but you know, if I want to upgrade to a 3-axis gimbal, I can. I do have that option later on. So there it is, guys. This is the drone that I decided to purchase, and man, I'm pretty sure I got it for a heck of a steal too. I think it was $355 with everything. This is the standards, not the high edition. The high edition was way over budget. So, but this one here, I believe, was going to be $355, free shipping at GearBest, and I also used, I believe it was a 15, or no, I'm sorry, it was an 18% off coupon at GearBest, and that took another 18% off of the total price, bringing it down to $355 free shipping. So you know, for my budget, it's perfect. And you know, I'm getting everything that I was looking for. It's advertised, you know, over 1,200 meters. You know, no problems. I think it's anywhere from 25 to, I think they even said 40-minute flight time. Now I know that's probably with nothing attached, you know, perfect flight conditions. You're definitely not going to get 40 minutes, you know, as an average flight. But hey, if I can get, you know, an average of 25 to 30-minute flight time, I'm tickled with that, guys. That's great. And like I said before, my other Hubsan, like, that was not Hubsan's fault. I never had an issue with that drone. I mean, never. But I wanted to get something. A lot of you have asked me, why didn't you just get another Hubsan H501S? And my reason is, guys, you know, it kind of opened up the door to get something different, to get something a little bit better. I figured, hey, you know, let's go with the H501A. However, you know, Hubsan sent me an email saying they're still in the software development stages for the United States for the H501A. They haven't even started production yet. So I mean, you know, that drone 501A might not even be available till the middle or the end of summer. I mean, we don't know. They don't even give you a date. Whereas this one right here, it's been out for a while. You know, I can go ahead and purchase it and have it for the summer. But I hope you guys, like I said, I hope you guys will be happy with my decision. I know I'm going to get a lot of negative reviews and negative comments on this drone, and like I said, guys, you guys are, you know, welcome to your opinions, and you know, I do greatly appreciate all your opinions. But this was the drone that I went with that was suited best for me and my needs, and I felt like out of everything I had researched, everything I had looked at, this drone here just fit the bill for what I was needing. So I hope you guys, like I said, will be happy for me that I actually was able to get another drone, so I can hopefully, you know, make some more cool videos, do some flight tests, you know, get some real cool footage. And yeah, I'm really glad that I got the opportunity to get this drone. Don't forget, guys, we got another week, and then I'm doing my giveaway in memory of my Hubsan H501S giveaway. And I will be having my wife pick a name out of the hat for all of the subscribed comments. Everybody that subscribed and commented on that video, we're gonna write down all the names and put them in a hat. And whoever's name we draw, you will have one completely free of charge, no shipping, no nothing. You will have won the giveaway, which is the antenna mod set for the H501S standard controller, and that comes with the sunscreen as well. So you get sunscreen. You get the sunshade and the antenna mod that I use to push my Hubsan out to 1,600 meters. So don't forget about that, guys. Still got the video up. Until then, E-Drone, out.